Two killed, four others wounded in South Denver shooting by SHELLY BRADBURY of the Denver Post, published June 12, 2022 at 9:31 a.m. Two people were killed and four others wounded in a shooting in South Denver early Sunday, according to Denver police. The shooting happened about 12:46 a.m. at a home in the 4600 block of East Colorado Avenue during what police believe was a party, police spokesman Kurt Barnes said. There was a large crowd present at the time, he said. Officers initially located four people who had been shot, police said, but later discovered two additional victims with gunshot wounds. Those two additional victims were in serious condition Sunday. The names and ages of the two people who died have not been publicly released. Barnes did not know the genders or ages of the wounded survivors. Police said they are working to develop suspect information. So, here's an update from the Denver police. A second victim was pronounced deceased, and two additional victims were located with gunshot wounds in serious condition. Two deceased and four with serious injuries, total of six. This occurred at a party at a home. Anyone with information, contact Crime Stoppers Colorado. And this was tweeted by the Denver police on June 13th, 2022 at 1:29 a.m. Once again, another embarrassing situation, sickening and embarrassing situation for America. America is a sick, sick nation, and if anybody wants to comment and say, if you don't like America, leave, I did. You're welcome. I will never return to America, but I want to see Americans get better. I love the American people because I am one of them, and I would like to see a country, a day, one day, when we will not have mass shootings at our churches, synagogues, supermarkets, nightclubs, parties, homes, anywhere. We don't need this to happen. It does not happen anywhere else in the world. We are an embarrassment to the world to say that we are the number one nation in the world in anything other than death and destruction. 5 dead, 3 injured after mass shooting in Denver and Lakewood. So Denver has had a history of mass shootings, and there was a mass shooting that happened on December 28th, 2021 that I also came across just trying to find this story. But I wanted to read this one because how many police officers have to die? How many police officers have to get shot? How many people that the right think are that the right-wing conservative Second Amendment gun nuts believe are the good guys? How many of them have to die over the senselessness of allowing civilians to have guns in the streets? Pistols, AR-15, shotguns, assault rifles of any kind. Why does that have to happen? So this is the original story published Tuesday, December 28th. 5 people are dead, including the suspected shooter, and 3 are wounded after a suspect opened fire multiple times in Denver and Lakewood on Monday night, police said on Monday. They believe the same suspect is responsible for at least 8 separate shooting incidents, including multiple exchanges with police that put one Lakewood officer in the hospital. That's very sad that a police officer had to go through that. Blue lives matter. Blue lives matter. If blue lives matter, why do you support the Second Amendment? Because the police in our country are on edge every day, putting their life in danger because our civilians are armed to the teeth. It's ridiculous. It does not need to be that way. I want to see police officers go home to their families in one piece, not with holes in them, or not come home at all. Alicia Cardenas, owner of Soul Tribe Custom Tattoo and Body Piercing, was one of the victims. Her father, Alfredo Cardenas, confirmed Tuesday. A final gunfight with Denver and Lakewood police left the suspect dead. At a press conference Monday night, Denver Police Chief Paul Pazin attempted to assure residents that the community was safe and that a preliminary investigation showed there was only one suspect. However, Pazin acknowledged the tragic timing of the incident. This is the holiday season. To have this type of spree take place is not normal for our community. We cannot lose sight of the victims in this, the people that are still fighting for their lives, including a Lakewood agent. Lakewood police officer had been admitted into surgery. It's a tough day for the Lakewood police family, obviously, when this happens to one of our own, Lakewood agent John Romero said. We just ask everyone in our community for their thoughts and prayers for that agent and their family. No, we don't need thoughts and prayers. We need action. We need the de-rifleification of America. We need to get rid of the guns out of our society, period. We don't need guns in our modern civilized society. That's not how we function. That's not how we function as people. That's not how we function in Spain, the UK, Germany, Italy, And some people are going to say stupid shit like, well, people have guns there too, and people do this and that. But the level of violence and murder and mass shootings and death is a literal embarrassment to us on the world stage. It's sad and disgusting. Fucking Americans, bro. We're so fucking stupid. Romero said the Denver Police Department and the Lakewood Police Department are working together to investigate the incident. A timeline of the tragedy. Police gave a walkthrough of events during Monday night's press conference. 2 women and 1 man were killed in Denver, and 2 people are dead in Lakewood, including the suspect. 1 man was injured in Denver, and 2 people were injured in Lakewood, including the Lakewood police officer. At around 5 p.m., shots broke out at 1st and Broadway in Denver. 2 women died and 1 man was wounded. At 12th and Williams, another shooting left 1 man dead. Near 6th and Cherokee, police believe a gun was fired, but there was no reported injuries. At 8th and Zuni, Denver police identified a vehicle pursued and gunfire was exchanged. There were no reported injuries. The suspect then fled into Lakewood. Just before 6 p.m., shots broke out at the 1600 block of Kipling, leaving 1 dead. Lakewood police then identified a car. Shortly after, in the Belmar shopping area, Lakewood police pursued and the identified car. Again, they exchanged gunfire. The suspect escaped on foot. Is this the Wild West? I mean, Jesus Christ, what is happening in Colorado? This sounds like a cowboy movie. The suspect entered the Hyatt House Hotel in Belmar, where he shot a clerk. The clerk was in the hospital as of Monday night. The suspect attempted to flee but encountered a Lakewood officer. Gunfire was exchanged and the officer was hit. That officer went to the hospital for surgery. More gunfire occurred between police and the suspect, killing the suspect. So that's the end of that story. Once again, please put the guns down. Blue lives matter. Blue lives matter. All lives matter. Put down the guns. Abolish the Second Amendment. This does not need to happen in our society. And this is an embarrassment. And this is just more encouragement for me to be free and abroad and never go back to America again. It's trash. It's trash. I wake up every morning to a mass shooting. This is stupid. It does not need to happen. Roll out of bed after getting some head. Look on the news, 20 people are dead. It's a mass shooting in America. It's stupid as fuck. Doesn't need to happen at all. At all.